Hello everybody, I'm a little bit tired. You might be able to tell from the bags under my eyes. I was up late sorting out some of my camera department gear and I stumbled across a rig to put on a dog and I can't remember why I bought it, so that was confusing me for a while. If anyone has a dog, I now have something to put a camera on your dog. Anyway, I sort of planned this video a little bit. I didn't plan to have I did have planned to have a bath. I needed a bath. But with what I was going to talk about, because there's a couple of things I think, worth mentioning. First of all, this prick, our Home Secretary, who, well, obviously he's a Tory, so he sold his heart at birth. But I think there is a pretty easy solution to the ongoing migration crisis in Europe. Stop being heartless, because probably about 50% of most of us came here at some point via a need for migration because wars were occurring. And the majority of these immigrants, they're probably from the likes of Syria, other places in the Middle East where wars have occurred because of British bullets and British arms, which we sell to countries like Saudi Arabia and probably Iran as well, because that's what we do to make money. We sell weapons to most conflicts in the world or private security forces. So playing dumb and thinking that we aren't the root, that we aren't the facilitators of the problem. I know that drug dealers don't necessarily go to jail for people overdosing, but there is obviously karma going around. So we should just be grateful we can help some people of the situation we've essentially caused. So go and fuck yourself, Mr. Javid. I dislike you intensely. Right, next point. So obviously tonight is New Year's Eve. If you're in Australia, Happy New Year's. If you're on the moon, Happy Valentine's Day. But right, we're gonna go over this thought first. Oh, hang on, which one? Oh no, shit, I've taken the wrong picture. Balls. Anyway, right. The first one I was going to quote from my local tube station, which has a wonderful Instagram, was that, in essence, there's no time like the present, is there? Just get on with stuff. If you want to do something, do it. Don't talk about it. Because if you talk about it for too long, you'll talk yourself out of doing it. And you'll talk up, why you're not capable of doing it. So just bloody do it and see what happens. And if it fails, learn from the mistakes. I think this is applicable across the board, but some people may just take it from the sector in which it's quoted. But Stanley Kubrick once said, make a lot of films. And that's the best advice I think anybody can do, is just do a lot of one thing. Do a lot of the thing that you want to do. Learn by trial and error. Don't learn by inactivity. Because all you're going to learn by inactivity is that you didn't do it. So bloody get on with it. Right, following on from this thread, this is a planned bath blog, brought to you by Thames Water. If you fail to prepare, you be prepared to fail. I think this is a fantastic little posting from Tyson Fury's management company, MTK Global. Train insane or remain the same. Well, it's kind of true, isn't it? His situation is really unique. For those of you that don't know, he managed to shift about 10 stone in just over a year, and he gave Deontay Wilder a most incredible boxing fight about a month ago. And it was his sheer strength of will to, knock 10 stone off his physique, going from 28 stone to 18, because he had a goal and he stuck to it. And I think if we all just, make incremental steps. It doesn't have to be as dramatic as losing 10 stone. I mean, most of us lose 10 stone, we'll be dead. But with him, he needed to, because he was a big fat bugger, by his own admission, because he was in a bad place. But he got out of his bad place in the way that he knew how to. The thing that he enjoyed, the thing he found familiar, the thing that he's good at. So let's all find our inner Tyson Furies in 2018. Because we're going to need it, aren't we? 2018? No, 2019. 2019. Shit, I haven't had enough sleep. This bath bloggers, it's not been fluid, has it? Like the water. It will end now, but thank you for listening.